I'm joined now by Miguel from Rotech Machines. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good today. How are you doing?
Yeah, you know what? I'm doing all right, thanks. It's been so fun running around the floor here at PPMA just to come and see everyone and everything that they're up to. Are you having a good day?
Yeah, it's been a really good day. This morning has been really busy. Yesterday was also really busy. So yeah, it's always a good day out. Days out.
Yeah, exactly. Days out. It's not just the one. We're here for 3 days. All right, so let's start off then by just talking a bit about the business as a whole. So what is it that Rotech Machines does?
Well, we sell feeders and printers. So feeders being machines that take flat package products, be it cartons or pouches or sleeves, feeds them along a conveyor or a space where you can then put a printer onto. So marking is also something that we do. So printing a best before date, batch number, barcode. It's our bread and butter, feeding and printing. They go together really well.
Yeah, no, absolutely, because I mean, if you've got one, you definitely need the other, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. So what are some of the technologies that you're showcasing this year? And I think we've got one behind us that's new that you're really sort of highlighting this year.
Yeah, well actually it's not new. We've been selling it for a long time. There are TIG printers, which stand for thermal inkjet. This year we wanted to push that we're the TIG experts. We have a lot of years collectively between the company of selling TIG printers. I think it's over 20 years that some of the people have been selling it and supporting it. And so what we have is the full package. We have the range of kit, but we also have the support behind it. So if I just
I'm going to start this up. Yeah, so I take that back, not new at all. This is a really, really solid piece of kit then that actually has been going for years. Oh, here we go. And yeah, you are absolutely the experts in this. So talk us through it.
So this is our X1 jet printer. You can see it's just printing on some film that's flowing by. One thing we wanted to show off is our extended range. So you have shutter print heads here, which can close up if there's a dusty environment. You have IP rated printers here, one without a screen, one with a screen. And here we actually have a screen that is connected up to our printer that was down there, so that you can control it via this HMI.
Oh wow, I mean that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's still magical to me when I watch it moving. It's like it's just coming out of nowhere.
So smooth. Brilliant, so how's this been going down with your customers and people who are walking past it? Because it is quite eye-catching.
Yeah, it's been going really well. I mean, you find that a lot of people who come here are really looking for a solution for date coding. It's nice because you can get people who are small startup companies who need to print just a small best before date. You might get large companies that you need to print entire data matrices for pharmaceuticals. So it's nice to be able to show them not just our printers but our machines as well that can tailor to all those needs.
Yeah, absolutely, which is brilliant. And on that, let's work our way down then, because it certainly is not the only thing that we are showcasing. Talk us through what we've got here.
So this is our RF light. This is our entry-level feeding machine. It's a friction feeder. In this case, it's feeding out sleeves. So if I just run it up, it'll feed the sleeves, and this is the printer here that prints onto them. So an example of something that it'll print is over there. So this is what I was saying by entry level. 30th of March, this is good for somebody who's doing food manufacturing, just starting up. They need something to automate their production so it's not just hand stamping. So this is the one to look at. Again, the same printer and screen from back there.
Same as before, but just on a slightly larger scale. Exactly. We're moving up.
It's a bit more automated, so you don't need to have a line. So a lot of people think you need a whole line for us to have printers on it, but they don't realize that you can also do offline coding, and it's much quicker than hand labeling it. So it's convenient for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, if you're not spending the time hand printing it, then you can spend your time elsewhere, which is so important. And we're going to make our way down to this final machine at the end of the stand here, the biggest one that you are showcasing. So yeah, talk us through this.
Yeah, so this is we call it the RF1. So this is a friction feeder. It's got a lot going on. It's got the hopper filled with blank products. You've got a printer here that'll print a data matrix and some human readable information, a camera that will check to see if the code is good and legible. So if I just run it here, see, we run the product, it prints, takes a picture, gives us a green flash, and there it is. And one thing we were trying to show this year is I've got a hand scanner here, which I can scan a data matrix code and it'll actually send a different print to this printer. One thing I've been trying to show people is if you cover the printer or if you have a missing bit, it's very obvious. But if I run a product down, you can see here it failed it. There are some characters that are actually swapped, And that's something that the human eye won't immediately discern because you don't know that it's actually something swapped. So that's why you'd want a camera system to check for it. So it's kind of just marrying everything we have from the printer to the camera to the feeder, the whole solution.
Like you said, it really is the whole solution because you're not going to be checking every single one of those numbers. Exactly. It's impossible to do. Yeah. So actually having that camera, and it's so fast and so efficient. I mean, there's no way that you could do this with your hands. So actually the time saved is absolutely magical.
100%. Yeah, you find that sometimes you have people who can't take the products that are finished out quick enough for them to refill this before it empties. So
that's a nice problem to have.
It's a good problem to have.
Amazing. So this is not your first time down at the PPMA show. Why is it important then that you are here showcasing the brand, showcasing everything that you're up to?
Yeah, I think I did my first PPMA when I was 17. So it's a couple of years ago now. I think it was 2017, 2018. I love going out because it's kind of, you don't get to really see everything about your industry. You know, we're in feeding and marking. You go around, there are people who do filling machines, sealing machines, and you're all in this, I guess, niche that people don't really think about. You buy food, you don't think about how it's wrapped, how it's packaged, how it's sleeved, and it's so nice to see everyone here, and we're all kind of working together for the same purpose, you know, this packaging, processing, it's in the name. So it's really nice coming out, getting the customers to come here as well, and you find a lot of the times they might see one solution, they might come back and say, I saw another solution and you would work well with them. Vice versa, ours might work well with somebody else's. So it's just a really nice collaborative experience between customers and everyone else in the industry to come together and just get solutions for customers.
And I mean, what an amazing way to sort of explain why it is so great to come down to the PPMA show. And do stop by the Rotech machines stand, have a chat with Miguel, and yeah, absolutely, come and check out these machines because I can guarantee they're going to save you some time. Thank you.
Thank you.